Wait until you see this video. It is absolutely insane. This right here, it's a massive group of migrants headed from Honduras all the way up, at least they hope, into the United States of America. But where you see them right here, oh, they're in Guatemala. And Guatemala wanted to stop them. You can see the soldiers here on the side. And let's not belabor this. Let's get right to the video because this is absolutely wild. This is in Guatemala where they have some deals now with the United States of America where when these big migrant caravans come through, they're supposed to try to stop them. And that's what they're doing here. You see the line of soldiers, and watch what happens when these folks, these migrants headed toward America, push forward. Insane! They're hitting them with batons and sticks as they try to push these officers who are blockading the road out of the way. They have to use the violence to hold their position. Chaos, absolute chaos. And you can see them grabbing some of these folks here and scooting them on out. Get on out of here. There's tear gas fired, rubber bullets, and now they blockade the road again and start pushing forward so that these Honduran immigrants don't make it into Mexico. They're already in Guatemala, and that's where they're dealing with them. This migrant caravan, they say, has about 2,000 people in it, which there have been caravans like this that have been even bigger than that. They are hoping that once they get up here, because it's going to take some time to do so, Joe Biden will be in office and President Biden is going to allow them into the country with some sort of warm reception. In fact, it says, Honduran migrant caravan heading to U.S. border met with tear gas and batons in Guatemala. Many of the migrants hope for a warmer reception from the incoming administration of President-elect Joe Biden. Well, what is the Biden administration going to do? Well, here's their message. Incoming Biden administration to migrant caravan. Don't come. You won't get in immediately. Don't come. You won't get in immediately. And they continue, the situation at the border isn't going to be transformed overnight, a senior Biden transition official told NBC News in an exclusive interview. Don't come, you won't get in immediately. Just hang on a little bit, we'll figure all of this stuff out. I mean, what else does it mean if it doesn't mean that? That's so strange. Here's where they're going, just in case you were wondering. Now, we could see Central America where all of this starts, and right here is Honduras. Now, this is where these folks started from. They gathered by the thousands and thousands, and they begin to march down these roads that lead to the Guatemalan border. They pick up some people along the way, and others, because it's a grueling walk, start falling off and getting tired of walking. They move to Guatemala, and this is where they are now. That's where they saw that show of force from those officers that you were watching there. This is in Guatemala, as they're heading north up through Central America. And hopefully for them, they think in their minds that they're going to Mexico next. And when they get to Mexico, there'll be just a quick shot. I mean, a real long journey, actually, from El Paso and different areas where they can sneak into Texas. And that's where they'd like to do this. But don't worry, the Biden administration, you're not going to get in immediately. We'll see what happens here, but not immediately. A senior Biden transition team official said the perception that the Biden administration will be able to allow all arriving asylum seekers to enter the U.S. to make their claim on day one is false. Look at all these things that they're putting in there. That will be allowed all arriving asylum seekers on day one. We can't do that, they say, but who knows? The official declined to say when asylum seekers might be able to come into the U.S. and whether they'll be detained as they await a court hearing. We shall see. We shall see. But these folks are going to try to make it to the border as soon as they can, and as you can see, there's an awful lot of them. So what do you do? What do you do when there's a giant caravan like this headed through Central America for the United States of America. Was this overkill, the response from the Guatemalan military that was to stop them by blocking this road entirely? Or is that what you got to do to discourage people like this from continuing to do to what they're doing in this particular case? Let me know what you think. I know you will. You always do. You have strong opinions, and I expect to see them in the comments. We'll see you real soon.